It's the Midday Rush with Simply Monica at phillyhotradio.com.
Shout out to all the DJs that play my ish, but nobody drop my ish like DJ Petai. It's Miss T, baby, and you already know what time it is. Let's go!
Hi, we're the Underground Kings, and we're at phillyhotradio.com with Simply Monica and the Midday Rush. Yeah!
What's good, party people? It's your boy, Philly's favorite comedian, Ray. I'm here in Philly Hot Radio with the Midday Rush. Simply Monica's great enough to let me rock out with her on Wednesday. So I'll be here every Wednesday from 11 to 1, doing the funny, doing the news and the gossip, basically trying to get me a radio job, man. So make sure y'all tune in. phillyhotradio.com. Midday Rush. I'm always in the building on Wednesday.
Get to Ray on radio now.
.com.
He's coming to a radio station near you, but unfortunately for y'all, I got him here with me today. Y'all can't have him on Wednesdays. Y'all already know we go from being Simply Monica to Complicated Monica if you mess with mine. Two Ray is Monica.
Yeah. Please let it be simple.
Yes. Listen, we got the Underground Kings here. I know you guys are all logged on right now. www.theundergroundkings.com. Watch episode 3 and 4. Yes, Ray, then you can get the knife out of my neck, okay? I just told him 3 and 4, okay?
It's episode 3 that really kicks off the series.
Well, we're going to talk to the rest of your castmates.
Nikita, why are you so mad? Like, I was watching it, I was like, yo, this dude don't seem like a side dude. Look like, the way you was talking to him, he was like, yo, what'd I say? Like, he was like, yo, we gotta go. Like, I was like, he's so angry.
Well, you guys, please.
You gotta check it out.
Yes,
The Underground Kings.
Yes, so make sure that you guys are checking it out, because when we tell you guys to call in and win these tickets tonight, when you can actually meet and greet the cast of the Underground Kings, they're going to be at Warm Daddy's for Soul Comedy tonight, hosted by none other than what? My boy, Ray. Yes. But today is also Love, Lust, and Lies.
Yeah.
Love, Lust, and Lies in our advice column. So I'm going to read it real quick. The Underground Kings are here in the building. The writer Scott Dennis is with us. Emilio Sparks is with us. Y'all already know my man Dillard is in the building. Love him to death. Jaguar Wright is in the building. Woo woo! and back there in the back.
H to the N-O, I was watching that the other day.
And the best manager / PR person all around, whoever y'all want to call it, y'all just make sure y'all call her Miss Aisha Woods is in the building.
Don't forget Mr. Sharif Jones.
Sharif Jones is in the building. Yeah, he always back there. All right, y'all. Love, Lust, and Lies. Ray, are you ready for this advice letter?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Listen, I don't know if y'all really wanted to send me this advice letter on the day when Ray is here, because listen. Here we go. I'm a 24-year-old single mother. I was involved with my daughter's father since I was 17 years old. He was my first love, my best friend, and my everything. There have been several occasions where he has cheated on me, one with my best friend and one with my daughter's teacher. The affair with my best friend was very early on, but the teacher affair was about a year ago to date. We have always had an on-again, off-again relationship, but the last affair, I decided that I wasn't going to put up with it anymore, and we broke up. Okay, well, already, why are you writing me if you decided to break up with him? Anyway.
She want to know something.
A few months ago, I met a man whom I started to date. He is everything I've ever dreamed of. He is so respectful to me and makes me feel absolutely incredible. There is no other feeling like the feeling I have when I'm with him. The only problem is, he's married and has 6 kids. His wife is across seas in the Army. She will be home in a few months. He tells me that she has broke his heart. He found love letters she wrote to another guy. He tells me that he loves me and wants to be with me. He just has to handle her in his own way. What gets me, though, is that when she calls, he still tells her, I love you. When they hang up, he has told me before that on the strength of the kids, he will try to make it work, but he won't forget what she's done to him, and that he doesn't think that it will last any longer. This has taken a huge toll on my heart. I've started to go back to my daughter's father for comfort, and he is trying to change and be a better person. He has been so sweet and loving towards me.
What is the question?
Jesus. She already know the question.
No. And I really feel like I should stop being so selfish and be back with him because of our daughter. The married man is starting to seem like a fantasy to me. I just don't ever see him leaving his wife, no matter how much he hurts, because they have 6 kids together. It starts to affect my everyday life. I'm so depressed lately, and I don't know what to do. I'm trying not to make the wrong decision. My heart says to be with my new love, but my head is saying to be with my daughter's father, who loves me unconditionally and can father my second child when the time is right. I'm so confused. Please help.
Oh, can I have this, please? Can I have Okay, Boo. What's her name again? Does she have a name? Is she confused? Desperately seeking Susan. Okay, let's get this. Let's start here. I'm gonna tell you why you upset, honey. Lack of integrity is a very, very, very serious thing. And when I'm talking about integrity, I'm not talking about morally. I'm talking about the word as in what it means to be complete, to be whole. Number one, you got pieces of yourself all over the place, and you're wondering why you can't get a whole relationship when you just piecing it out everywhere. You got this man who's only accepting pieces from you. You got a child with him. You got a relationship in pieces. Then you got this other man who got a whole nother life, and you getting pieces here and pieces there. You're incomplete. Your whole thing is incomplete, and you wondering why you feeling the way you feeling. Boo. Anything that lacks integrity, even down to the smallest component, will break down. You are in a breakdown. You are depressed because of yourself. Now, I want you to understand this. All of that break nonsense, I don't know how it got justified. Maybe Dwayne Wade, maybe Gabrielle Union. I don't understand. When the breaks came, but I'm telling you right now, you need to Vios Candias, baby. Go with God. Go with God, get yourself complete, and I guarantee you by the end of it, you will be ready to let all of these pieces go and have peace in your heart. And then he will send you somebody, because the reason why you can't get a man, he won't send it to you because your hands is filled with nonsense. You can't receive something good. You can't receive something good when you're holding on to a bunch of garbage. Now that's me being, intellectually sound and in the spirit of God. Now this is the street. This is the real rap side. Wake up, boo-boo! Wake up!
No, I think she's fully awake.
No, she's not.
She's wide awake. She's wide awake and she's selfish and she wants what she wants.
Yeah.
And she danced both places. So at the bottom line, sweetheart, you're not asking for advice. You want somebody to tell you what you're not going to get looked at crazy
To
for.
validate your norms?
It's none of that. Like, you grown. You're doing what you want to do. Who you should be with is who you want to be with. You cannot be with the married man. He's married. You cannot be with your children's father because you obviously don't think he loves you as much as the married man has paid you some attention. So you're going to have to figure this out on your own. But it's not about the man. It's not about the married man. It's not about your baby daddy who can father your second child when that time is right. Like, you need to make the one that you got stable. Give that child some stability first before you think about a second child, because it doesn't get better. It doesn't get easier. Let me tell you something about man's attention, because I'm a man. It's very waning. It's very, what do we call it? Fleeting. If tomorrow you look up and be another pair of legs somewhere. So find out what you want to do, because you're wide awake, you're doing it, and you're being very selfish about your movements. Think about your children. Put your children first. Put your child first. What's in the best interest of that child?
And don't wait till something tragic happens to you to say, "Oh my God, now you want to do right." Don't do right after you ruin.
Yeah.
That's what creeps me out about some of the females out there. You know what it is with America? We got too many options.
Yes.
There's too much to choose from, so they get confused.
And you can always explain it away.
Yeah, you can explain.
You can write a letter in the Philly Hot Radio and say, help me. Listen, and we're not laughing at you, because the reality is you had the courage to write a letter. There's people sitting in this room that have had worse situations. We ain't writing no letter. I ain't writing no letter. I ain't gonna let you know.
I wrote songs.
Right. I probably wrote jokes.
A play and a web series.
Right. I'm gonna take mine on the chin. I was hoping you would put a name on, like, is that one of mine? No.
John said you keep living in this love, lust, and lies, and you're gonna be underground. Wife is in the military. She coming back
with
a gun.
You know what it be though? It be people looking for, be trying, it's like a fantasy thing, you trying to get something that you probably think you ain't getting at home, and there's the 80-20% rule and all that kind of stuff going on.
Listen,
I'm very afraid, because a lot of y'all men know about this 80-20 rule. I thought that was just us women. Who snitched? I want to know what Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey. Y'all wasn't supposed to know about the 80-20.
We did know about the 80-20, just most men don't care.
They don't make it applicable to their lives. That's the problem.
Well, I mean, the basic bottom line is it's conquest, and there's more of y'all on the planet. Like, look, I'm gonna give you one.
But it's not all dime pieces. Did you clearly see that ain't a dime piece yet? She's a dime in the rough, possibly.
I don't know what a dime is, though.
Possibly.
The dime is
somebody that got your back, that you're so that work rides with you, that
she
work
probably could do that for one of them.
No, but I got to say this. I was in the studio years ago. I was in the studio. I won't say which studio it is because I don't want to put everybody on blast. But one of the producers, he had a brother that just got home from jail, and so they were sitting there talking about him getting back into the dating game. You know, they went and bought him some clothes. You know, the welcome back car to move. You know, and so they was talking about how they was going to the club and everybody was looking for a dime, and he said, "Dime. All I need is 10 ones. Wow. That's all I need is 10 ones. It ain't that deep." Like we as women, sometimes we make this whole thing so much deeper than it is with men. Men are really simple. They're not that complicated. They need what they need when they need it. They want what they want when they want it. Whoever is there and is available is going to be the one. Is going to be the one until the next one. Now the thing is this. When a man finds a woman that he wants, ain't no prompting. He going to go get it. Look at how a man treats his favorite car that he got. You know what I mean? That car he puts in the garage. That car gets washed, taken care of. Better not nobody touch it. Look at it. Wifey come try to step to it. There might be a divorce paper. You know what I'm saying? When a man wants something, he goes and gets it. So if a man ain't coming after you saying, "You what I want, this is what I want," then baby, you just need to just treat it for what it is. It's a moment. It's a moment. When a man wants a life, he goes and gets a life. If he ain't talking life with you, he only talking moments with you. Have your fun, move on, do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? We all grown-ups here. Let's not sit here and pretend like we don't know. Because the truth is women is always, "Oh, he be treating me so bad." We do the same thing. I'm the first one to say.
Because her question was also, right now she's feeling as though she should go to back to baby daddy because she wants baby number 2.
Listen to me. When you going backwards, when you go, listen to me. When you going backwards, you hustling backwards. You hustling backwards.
He need her back. She need to find out the next teacher to knock on.
The husband only wants
He
her
need her
back.
back. What class the kid going to?
Listen to me. Number one, I'm gonna tell you what's wrong with her whole setup. Number one, baby daddy, right? Baby daddy, you going back and forth. You keep going in the past. The past is the past. Leave the past in the past. You busy worried about what you already know that's proven doesn't work. Life is real simple. Let's take all the big words and all the jail words out of it. It's what works and it's what doesn't work. What you got with this dude already has been proven. It does not work. That's why you messing with married men.
But I think another component is that she's also
calm down.
I think another component is because
I'm preaching.
Everybody's not you. And you got to realize someone
she got a lot of growing up.
And they need to give them
What?
his
She
juice.
said she's 25, right?
24. You know what I learned though? I learned you do. Some women do have to go experience them kind of things. You got to let them go.
Emilio Sparks show.
Yeah. And this was some of the guys. You know what I'm saying? That's why with some of the guys out here, they got a man up. So like some dudes be trying to hold on so tight. Let her roam. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that's what I let girls go. You know, and sometimes I let them come back. Sometimes
Well, you write a record.
Yeah, I'll write a record. Yeah, I'll write a record.
You are writing a record.
Yeah,
You are writing a record about this very thing.
Same situation. I'm working on something right now about the same shit. Yeah.
Apollonia don't make you happy.
Yeah, you gotta let them rock out.
I actually got a joint by Yo Gotti with Neo on it.
Oh, we about to play it?
Nah, I was gonna play it, but it's called the title of the song is called "Respect That You Earn." So if that's how you getting treated, that's how you presented yourself. You gotta earn. You gotta
talk to him.
You gotta earn that. So
What he tell him on Cosby Show? When he put the boy on the trash can lid. You brought him to me on the trash can lid. That lesson stuck with me for years. I'm like, if you present yourself a certain way, ladies, that's how it's gonna come on.
That's how it's gonna come on.
And at the end of the day, like I said, once you become a mother, and maybe it's because of my mother, but my mom said once you become a mother, your life is over. Your sacrifice and every move that you make should be for your child. Now at 24, I know you might not, 25, you might not see it that way. I can dig it. I was 25. I ain't seen nothing.
That's what it is, you know.
So it'll come.
I guess, you know, like, and that's for a lot of ladies, you know, give yourself some time to figure out who you are and what you want to have before you start saying, okay, I'm going to this relationship.
But I got one last thing to say. Just one last thing about this situation. Please go and watch Love and Hip Hop Reunion Show, Part 1 and Part 2.
Just Part 2.
Actually, just Part 2. And ask yourself, do you want to be that?
Exactly. All right, you guys, it's the Midday Rush with your girl, Simply Monica. 2 Rays in the building. It is Get 2 Ray, a radio show now. Wednesday.
Soul Comedy Tonight, 8:30.
That's right.
Underground Kings in the building.
Underground Kings in the building.
They're going to be in the building.
Come
Mr.
back.
Johnson will definitely be in
When
the
we come
building.
back, guys.
Officer Johnson.
Wright and Scott Dennis is in the building. Emilio Sparks is in the building. Nikia DeLitt is in the building. Jaguar Wright is in the
I'm
building.
gonna ask Scott about how he casted that great role for Touré. Like when.
Oh my God, here we go. He's not saying anything. But another one of the cast members, he's in the building too, y'all. He trying to be incognito. What season is he? I mean, what episode?
He's the manager.
He's the manager. Oh, okay, he's the manager. Oh, okay, that's why he's so quiet. All right, you guys, we're gonna take a commercial.
10%.
So I want you guys to get your soda, your coffee, your tea, or your juice, a cupcake, even just a loud cupcake.
Yes.
That's what we're about to
On
do.
my Instagram, check it out.
It's a Midday Rush. My DJ Petai. We'll be right back.
Yeah, man.
Girls confused out
there.
Look, I'm hard on the women. I'm hard on the women. I ain't ready.
The girls,
Cast of the Underground King, Jaguar Wright, Emilio, Mr. Sparks, Mr. Dennis, Mr. Dillard. All the key players are here, man. I want y'all to go right now to theundergroundkings.com. Please go and check out this great web series that Scott Dennis wrote. Rick Hamilton produced it. So many Philly contemporaries came out to make it special. And I know, Emilio, you are not you're not a peacock, as they say. You ain't always the type of dude who got structure yourself, but every time I see you, man, and every time I see you in something, you shine.
Thanks,
How
man.
is that making the transition from, rapper, street, to really, and from what I hear, being a sought after actor? Like, people want you for things.
Well, let me tell you, I found some humility.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Big word.
It's either give it to you or you find it. That's up.
Nah, and then like it's just is what it is, man. You get to be around good people, some real people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a different world. The music business, that was my passion. That's what I started with. I ain't taking nothing away from it. It is what it is. But this acting thing is I just like it.
It's better.
It's better. It's better, man.
It's more. You feel it's more control over your own path.
Yeah. That pretty much. Like you said, man, I get to work with some incredible people, man. You know what I'm saying? The more laid back, atmosphere, and we chilling.
Come in and do your thing.
Yeah, I could be Mr. Johnson. See, people don't know this.
Right.
They see me, Sparks, they see Sparks back in the day. Just got this perception. I mean, they didn't know me in 3D. So
Mr. Johnson.
Mr. Johnson.
I appreciate it.
Word.
Keita Dillard, you are an accomplished actor. I can run through roles, but we run out of time. And not only do you have your talents, but you share them. You have a workshop. You teach people how to act. And you're the reason that I'm in Underground Kings. You were who reached out to me, like, yo, I got something for you.
Well, I'm in the school. He didn't reach out to me.
That's I didn't need the class. You go out and match. See, if you go to episode 3 under theundergroundkings.com, you'll see the natural ability. But basically like this is like, yo, I got this for you, and call Sky, and Sky was like, I got a role for you, and it all went together so easily. And I see you acting and being a working actor. I'm a working comic, what you call road comic. You might not see my name in lights or whatever, but I'm grinding, I'm working. Right. You're in the same vein as an actor. How is it being, I guess, a working actor? Because I guess with being a comic, we always say, as long as we working. So is it like the same thing for working actor? As long as you get some roles, who cares what they would be? So being out of Philly, now how'd you get into the acting thing and doing how at the level you're doing it? Because like I said, you also teach, and that's a great thing. You have workshops.
Yeah, thanks, man. It's like how I started. I went to Freedom Theater, went to acting school, but it was just the people that I met that kind of like kept me in the mix, like telling me about like what I needed to do as far as headshots, how my resume should look, and it's everyday hustle. Every day is a hustle, just like comedy, just like everything. And you just gotta, with acting, it lives out really long. Right. People can always like Google it and see what you've done. Yeah. So depending on like with acting, sometimes they can typecast you and keep you in this this mode, but you gotta find ways to kind of like either create something new for yourself, or you gotta be around like-minded people that can help you like create opportunity for you too. That's right. And it's just about being around the right people. And when I say the right people, just creative people that's like Spark said, like the mindset. Right.
Like Scott Dennis.
Like Scott Dennis.
Yeah.
And you back in, you had to go feed the meter because you can't you can't write your way out of that. Like, look, they were like, let me show you something. I'm gonna write this ticket for you. How do you spell your name? SK. This is for you. So, Sky, you have Underground Kings. Rip is your cousin, I believe.
Yes.
And you know, we all know what it's like, or not so much we all know what it's like, but I'm sure you having a cousin that has the notoriety, has the bankroll. I'm sure when you come, you know, because of the fact that he gets approached for everything. But he had to have an infinite faith and belief in your project because he truly did look out and give you what you needed to get it done. How were you able to know that the Underground Kings was that type of product? Because it truly is. It's not just episode 3 that I'm in. It's the whole. It's something that if you watch it, it's very crisp. It's a very good drama. It's a very good story. And how did you put that together so quickly? Because you really just pretty much, I don't know about anybody else because I had a small role, but it was like, yo, here. And we shot and it was like in and out. So it seemed as though, as they say, things done in love don't take much work. How is this for you putting the Underground Kings and Rip backing you, and how's it feeling right now that your product, because I know what it is, when you get the product done, it's like Brown Papa. Yeah. Are you feeling that and why?
It feels good, but right now we're still in the early stages because, we did this, I guess, over a year ago now.
Yeah.
And now we're just allowing the world to see it, and we have let some other executives and some other people see it, and they see what we have, but unfortunately, at the end of the day, they look at it as being a minority project.
Yes.
So, as much as they say they like it, nobody fully wanted to get behind it yet. So that's why we decided to go ahead and release it on our own.
Yeah.
To build our own fan base and to show the world what we have, and to force the hands of the powers that be, to get behind us.
Because it's like that in this industry now. You have to pretty much do things on your own, shoot it up, cut it up, put it out, and then go back and say, this is what can be done. So we say that to say, well, I say that to say, you guys should be logging on right now, theundergroundkings.com. Watch it, check it out, share it, because it's word of mouth, it's notoriety, and basically at the bottom line, we need the hits. We want it to be, we want the counts.
And to answer your question in regards to Rip, Rip and I, we're cousins, and myself, is one of the things that people always would say, well, yeah, Rip, how come, you don't have him do this for you, that for you? But at the end of the day, I've always been somebody to do my own thing.
Right.
Like you said, a lot of people, especially family, asking for a lot.
Yeah.
So I've always done my own thing, never asking for anything. And then several years ago, we discussed possibly doing something together. But the timing wasn't right. We I kept on doing my own thing. Writing, did a couple of short films, and then, about a year and a half ago, he had hit me up because let's go to dinner.
Yeah.
Let's make something happen. So that's kind of how this.
It's funny you should mention that because I'm glad you did that way, because I remember I went to school with Eddie Jones and Aaron McKee at the Temple, and I remember Eddie was saying that everybody hitting him up, and he said he had a cousin hit him up like, yo, I want to invest in this dry cleaning, but he had it all laid out. And he was like, oh, that's a great idea. It's like maybe it's like 50,000. So Eddie was like, well, where your 25,000?
Yeah.
Like I'm supposed to bankroll the whole thing. Like you don't bring nothing to the table. Yeah. So I'm glad you did it that way to say, because again, I'm working on Black Ice and I. Working on a tour, the State of the Union tour, Deaf Poetry Meets Deaf Comedy. But instead of waiting for them to come and say to us, hey, that's a great idea, we're going to do it, shoot it here in Philly, because we got the backing and our community gets behind us, and then pitch that to them, like, yo, we finished. If y'all want to get down, want to get down. If not, it's going to go anyway. So I think that things like this are great, especially coming out of the city, and I just think it's going to be more to come. And I watched it. I'm not just saying it because I'm in it. Honestly, I watched it. It's a great thing, and I think there's more to come, more opportunities for not just you, but everybody else involved. Man. Just look forward to it. So, theundergroundkings.com. Chris Mann is in the building. Chris slapping Chris Mann.
And I'm so great because I got a bone to pick with you because from episode 1, I want everybody right now log on to
it made me stop and rewind it.
Episode 1 because right now Jaguar Wright is in the building. Christopher Mann is in the building. Smash it in his face. Don't be nice, Jag. Get your back. And the back. And the back. But we gotta get that on film because we're gonna go to your coffee and tea and juice for them. I blow your boat and she goes to Midday Rush, the Midday Rush, the Underground Kings like that.
You got to make this pass to the Underground Kings, but right now we about to make Christopher Man eat the cake because Jaguar Wright's gonna get it back. So on the other side, though, we're gonna finish talking to the Underground Kings. God, this is the writers in the building. We'll be right back.
That's funny. This morning I'm eyeing my daughter's uniform. The Pico commercial came on.
He was just coming there.
We are back. Party people. Good, man. PhillyHotRadio.com. We are back with more of the Underground Kings. We've been joined by the great Christopher Mann. Great actor, dude. Like, you know, your role in The Wire and we're lending your, and I guess again, Sky and Nikita, different role for him to play sinister almost in the Underground Kings because
you fit to get him killed.
It was sweet intense, like pow! Where did that come? Chris did that? Yeah, so it was great to have you on this project, man. And I mean, just watching you through the years, I've learned a lot and appreciated your acting, and every time I've seen you has been, you know, top notch. So,
man, I appreciate that.
Tell us about that, man. Being from Philly, being again, I was talking to Keita about being a working actor, man. Like just going, you're coming in from a reading right now. Yeah, like you gotta keep out of it. So tell us about your experience with Underground Kings, what you liked about it, and then what's some of the other things you got going on.
Well, you know what I liked about the Underground Kings was, I mean, well, first of all, I worked with Sky a couple times already, so that was, we were already familiar with each other. And Lionel as well, and to get on the set and have a little freedom.
Shout out Lionel Cook.
Lionel Cook, that's right. A little freedom on the set. You know, Sky told me, he said, "Look, this is the scenario, this is the scene. You do what you want to do with it." So I was like, "Really? I can really do what I want to do."
Did you trigger some of this stuff with Jag reception?
I know, right. But no, I mean, just to have the freedom to play a different character, man, and to work with a lot of people from Philly, man, even hometown, and it was good, man. It was positive.
It looks like you had fun doing it.
The energy was great.
It was.
It really was.
I enjoyed that.
Myself. Speaking of some other projects, the Mon-Thurs, a slavery film that we shot in Bucks County, was just screened. Matter of fact, it's the second time out in LA last night at the Pan African Film Festival that had Clifton Powell, Lynn Whitfield, Keith David. What else? I just did a couple episodes of House of Cards that's going to drop on the 14th. So you see me in there, and another show called Those Who Kill. That's going to be an A&E show that shoots out in Pittsburgh. Got a nice part in this joint. I'm trying to get it moving.
My film?
Oh yeah. Myra's
My feature film.
What's the name of it?
Well, the working title is Myra's Angel.
Myra's Angel.
I'm gonna change it, but yeah, my feature film.
You get a swag. You get a writer swag. I'm gonna change it. Working title. For you that don't know, working title is what a writer may put on the beginning of the project that may get changed throughout the course of the project evolving. So the working title is Myra's Angels, but you know that might change.
Absolutely.
But it's obviously featuring Christopher Mann. Keita in it?
The kids in it. Sparks is in it.
Sparks in it.
Yeah. Everybody but me again. I ain't get no phone call. One and done, huh? I'm gonna come down from the post. Everybody be quiet. I'm gonna come down from the post. I'm gonna show up at the screen. I'm gonna show up at the screen drunk with my tank top on. This is right? Oh man, listen, it's theundergroundkings.com. That's what we need you to do. That's what I want you to do. It's about you seeing this project that we put together because that's the purpose of it. We wanted to get it out so people can see what we're capable of. And when I say we, I mean the community of Philadelphia, and most importantly, Scott Dennis, Lionel Cook, Nakia Dillard, the guys that had something to do with this, that worked hard in post and pre, and just so many things that we're doing. But we need you to go watch it. theundergroundkings.com. Log on, share it, watch it again. It don't take you about an hour to watch the whole series.
I'm gonna tell you the real way to do it is you actually go onto your Facebook. You know how we all keep our secret haters on our Facebook? I want you to go and share it on their Facebook page and be like, see this? I'm gonna tell you, your haters are gonna click it and look at it just because they want to know what you're talking about.
I ain't gonna front. When I got a new event or something coming, I go right to the other comedians that can't stand me, and I put it right on their page. Sold out last week. Thanks, haters.
Hey, T-Ray, Monica, we need them.
Yes.
We need them. Don't even worry about it.
They the best.
They the best. I think you make me y'all definitely made me the person I am today.
Yes. You know when you being hated on when somebody else walks up to you on the street and say something like, "Man, I heard you doing big things." you know that's not how the conversation went when they was talking. Exactly. When they was talking, it was something totally different. heard you up. So yeah, I'm so glad that according to what I heard, the Underground Kings is great because I heard the haters talking about it ain't gonna be nothing. And I see it is something, and from what I've seen, Soul Comedy and Warm Daddies is crazy. I got comedians calling me up that ain't talked to me in years. I had a comedian tell me, man, I'm glad you back. I said, what?
I want you guys to stay tuned because Ray is going to be telling you guys in about another 5 minutes who the headliner is going to be tonight. And also, you guys, you can meet and greet the whole cast of the Underground Kings tonight at Warm Daddies. One snow don't stop no show.
Snow ain't coming till midnight.
And if y'all like me, they drive big trucks, it don't even matter because you're coming out and in the snow. We're going to play in the snow. But I would say definitely the haters are out because too, it definitely happened. They come to me, the promoter said, "Saheed working with 2 Ray."
I know. Who did I contact first? I contacted you before the fires died. I know how to get them in. I'm going to get Monica first. And Monica just going to kill me. So it was like, by the time the show came off, it was like, oh. And I've noticed that you've had such an influx of talent up here all of a sudden. I'm Philly Hot Radio.
That's how you do it too. I hear you got 2 Ray up there.
I can't come up with it. No, you can't come up with it. You're not literate. You don't know how to articulate or enunciate. This is speaking role.
Right now, I want you guys to get your soda, your coffee, your tea, your juice, whatever floats your boat. It's your girl Simply Bonnie going to Midday Rush with my DJ Petai. We'll be right back.
And Mr. Sky Dennis, Twitter.
Just Google them. I'm telling you, man. Password. That's why. Listen, if you get my password, you can unlock everything. I got the same password for everything. It's like I keep trying to remember all the same password.
Just Google. So much to remember.
Mr. Dillon, please tell them where they can find you, what you got coming up, and then most importantly, please give them some information about that workshop. I do believe children need to know about that.
Yeah, thanks, man. I got a couple projects. Myra's Angel with Sky. I have a project with Dana and Chuck Rock called Jesus. I have a project I'm working on next week called Last Love Lost. And I'm actually working with Mars Co-op. He's part of the Kings too. Shout out to him, and we're putting on a lot of different productions where we can actually help some more actors and artists from Philly. So we're just trying to create opportunity. And my acting school is ICANN Performing Arts, and I have an entertainment company called ICANN Entertainment. And you can actually find me on Twitter. Nakia, I'm playing. You can find me. Just Google Nakia Dillard. That's Nakia Dillard, Dillard. You can see everything that's happening.
Yes, sir.
Instagram, Twitter, everything.
Yeah, I follow, and listen, if you follow me at Comedy by 2 Ray, that's my Twitter, my Instagram, the same with Jag. I'm just straight across the board. Yep. I follow everybody that I associate with, so if you can't find them, you can darn sure find me, because it seems like my baby mama had no problem finding me. You missing me, ask her. It's all about links, it's all about support, it's all about us doing with each other, not just for each other. So I believe as a community, and when we gather, and I've told Monica this, and anytime I gather my shows, I tell my audience this, we should be made better when we come together.
Exactly.
Yes.
So this
Can I say one last thing about that?
This is an example of that.
My whole purpose for putting 16 bars together, and Sky, and coming together with Chris and Nakia, all of this is about us finally recognizing and realizing one thing. Philadelphia talent is beyond phenomenal. It's beyond, everyone here is so amazingly ridiculous at a myriad of things. But unfortunately, for some reason, unlike every other city, we haven't realized that if we put everything that we got together, there's no reason why Atlanta should be the force that it is, because we've been here. There's no reason why New York should be the force that it is, because we were a city before New York was a city. There's no reason why we shouldn't have our own studios here, why we shouldn't have our own recording studios here. Black History Month, it's time for us to all come together and realize what we can do on our own is perfectly fine. But that's the one thing that I love about the John Nash Serum, and they made that movie about it, A Beautiful Mind. If we're all fighting against each other, somebody might reach a goal. But everybody's going to get cut off in the process. But if we take everything that we have and we put it together and set up a plan where we can all accomplish our own goals, but still make it to the promised land at the same time. Not only can we get there with velocity, but we can get there with integrity. And that's what it's time for. It's time for Philadelphia to come together and be the city of brotherly love rather than the city of brotherly hate. We got to live up to that.
Hey, can I say something?
Yes,
Everybody in the industry.
Yeah, you know what? With that being said, too, Ray, like with me, this would be that like with me. And I undermine myself sometimes, you know what I'm saying? And I guess I've probably been undermined so long that it's like you forget. Like when I come out, people like, oh my God, that's it. You know what I'm saying? I be looking at people, I be forgetting my resume, my body of work. I got a huge body of work. You know what I'm saying? I've been working since '99, but way before '99. I was doing independent things. I've been in state property 1, 2. Say probably 2. I did other movies with Scott. He was in Sure Looks Good. I worked with Lionel Cook. That was under independent. It was an independent film shot. A feature film. What's the Streets? It's the Streets I was in. Expendable. Soul
Story. The one with Sarah Poindexter. What was that movie with Sarah?
You the hardest working man in the city. You ain't even know. You ain't even know.
You know what's so true, Ray? I don't, cause you know I don't even pay that much attention. I've been through the ringer. You know what I'm saying? I've been through so much. It's like
supporting other people.
And like even like owning your own, like you said, Simply Monica and stuff like that. The things I was supposed to have been on top of. So I just so now that's why I think Sky and Keishwa, like you said, the good people you be around, you be like, wow, you gotta get around certain people so you can see what's really going on.
We forget who we are.
You forget who you are until you see somebody else's eyes.
In every entertainment field, in the industry, from acting to singing to even behind the scenes when it comes to corporate sponsorships and things like that, is somebody in their camp from Philly. Please know how powerful Philly is. I talk to people in China and Japan.
Everywhere I've been, I see Philly. Except
I'm in Paris.
Except Philly.
That's right. This city has a way of making real people. And one of your compadres said it best. Beans, and I don't quote rappers often. There are 2 quotes that I live as life mantras. And Cam said, can't get paid and the earth this big. You worthless, kid. It's basically like there's so much money out here. You can do so many things. And that's how I interpret it. But Beans said, if you from Philly and you just alright, you gonna be alright. But if you from Philly and you gonna be it wherever you go. That's real.
We are Krypton. And with that, we are Krypton. This is Krypton. We need to change the name. This is Krypton. Because you don't realize how crazy you are until you get out there.
Superman. Exactly. With that said, Mrs. Man wants to say something, but our listeners are waiting. Ray, I need you to drop right now. Drop right now. Our headliner for tonight, Soul Comedy.
Soul Comedy's headliner, 8:30 showtime. Your headliner. Well, I'm gonna do it in reverse. You have a guest spot from a fantastic young man that taped comedy musician by the name of Leonard Oots. He'll be there.
Okay.
Philly comedy legend, Mr. Charles Walton.
Charles, I'm picking you up tonight.
I don't know what to say about Charles except thank you. Thank you for always being a professional. Thank you for always being excellent and for always being funny. So Charles Walton is your feature act, and if you couldn't get any better than that, the defending 2014 Bay Area Comedy Competition champion, writer for the Arsenio Hall show, Mr. Willie Lynch Jr. is your headliner. And please know that is a stage name. He is a very educated brother. He knows exactly what he's saying with his name. But beyond that, truly entertaining show tonight we got lined up at Soul Comedy. And that's just who I'm paying. I don't know who might show up. Last week we had Black Ice show up. Skype was in the building. We had a lot of people come through. So just come on down, man. 8:30 showtime. Drink specials, food specials, and again, I know it's going to snow, but it ain't going to snow till after midnight. So you might as well come on out.
And just so all you guys know, when Ray says 8:30,
it's
8:30.
8:30. I'm not waiting for y'all. 2 for 25 tickets tonight. Come on down and enjoy your pre-Valentine's spectacular at Soul Comedy at Warm Daddy's tonight.
With the Underground Kings.
The Underground Kings in the building. And now, see, it's different when I'm talking to Kamisha trying to get a list. They've been sitting. You should have heard me last week with Petai. This just follow me on Instagram. This works. And you too will love this. Listen, Yeah, listen, you too, Wallaby. Yeah, you too, Wallaby.
No, but I just wanted to go off of what Jaguar was saying earlier too about us working together. I came on this project primarily too with Sky to help bring more talent to this thing. And I don't know, T-Ray, if you remember.
Yeah,
we had a meeting at Friday. And I was telling you, I said, yo, we got some things coming through. As soon as this came up, I said, yo, you gotta get to it. Because I told him we got some things doing, things jumping. I said, I gotta get him in there. I called Jaguar, I called Javon, John Kenneth, Terrell. I mean, it's just, but that's the way I feel about it. Because what happens, you know, here's another analogy. It's like we're sitting around a bowl of soup and everybody's got 20-foot spoons. You can't turn it around and feed yourself because it's too long. Right. And instead of taking that spoon and feeding the person across from you and then feeding you back, we sitting here starving. Right. You know what I mean? So we got to get in that circle and start feeding each other, man, and make this thing happen.
Great way to look at it. Ms. Wood, sorry to mess up your name, but you are
so I gotta get the shout
super
out
publicist and manager. I asked you for a list and I never got it, so I can make sure my underground case. But that's what I was about to say. Now that we're here and jiving and shucking with each other, I think they'll be here. Underground Kings in the house tonight at Soul Comedy at Warm Days, 8:30 showtime. Get on down to Warm Days, Columbus and what is that? Reed Street. Yeah. I'm old enough to say Delaware Avenue. Yes,
Delaware Avenue.
By the movies.
It's plenty of free parking. It's plenty of under the
95. Parking is what do you call it? It's a roof over parking. Warm Daddies has the heat on. It's an indoor event, so stop that complaining about the.
And with all the talent in there, it's gonna be hot anyway. You're gonna be there hot.
That might gonna be burning tonight.
So again, we thank all of our loyal listeners, our fans, all of our followers. The contest is still going. If you guys want to win tickets to come out tonight to Warm Daddies, 2 Ray is hosting. You just heard it. Willie Lynch is the headliner featuring what? Philadelphia's own Charles Walden. It's going to be crazy up in there tonight. Y'all know what y'all gotta do. Y'all ain't gotta go home, but I want you to get your soda, your coffee, your tea, or your juice. Whatever floats your boat. It's your girl Simply Monica on the Midday Rush and my DJ Petai. Good to see you guys tonight, because if you're not there, then you're nowhere, because One Punch Car is here, because he's everywhere. But ain't nobody there. What? It's going down. It's your girl Simply Monica. We'll be back tomorrow. Get this snow. I got Imprint in the building. It's my Valentine's Day edition. I'm going to be here. Imprint's going to be here. All the winners are going to be here. They're going to get their Valentine's gift from Imprint. Till tomorrow, you guys. I'm out.
Jaguar right in the follow-up.
It's all
So we're going to be coming on Warm Days tonight? Okay.
It's the Midday Rush with Simply Monica at PhillyHotRadio.com.